Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about travel essentials. So a couple weeks ago, we traveled to Mexico, to an island in Mexico for about 6 days, and I wanted to show you what I brought as my products. And I don't carry any type of Tylenol or Advil or any other type of medication with me. That's just me. That's just what I don't really use. I use my oils, and that works for me. So the first thing I put into my bag was this small diffuser. So you see it's about the size of my hand, and this is dōTERRA's Aroma Touch Diffuser. It's pretty awesome. It's travel size, and I diffused this in our room because when we got in there, it's a little musty. You don't know who was in there before. So I had started off diffusing some melaleuca and some lavender to kill kind of whatever was going on in there, just for a fresh start, right? And then I also packed this small glass spray bottle, and I might have actually had one that was filled before I traveled, but if any case, you can put water in there and your oil of choice. And what I did is I also filled this with melaleuca and lemon, and I sprayed our bed sheets just for, again, a fresh start. As I'm getting older, I'm thinking of other weird things as far as, bugs and stuff, so I wanted that clear, the energy clear when I got there, right? So the other thing I brought with me was this packet. And this packet were the oils that I brought with me, and I did carry this on. I always carried it on. I do pack my coconut oil, my fractionated coconut oil I put into my suitcase just because I knew I wasn't going to need it on the airplane. But this is very helpful to have. You can also put this in a little glass jar and carry that with you rather than like one like this if you wanted to, but I did carry this whole thing since I was traveling to a tropical location. You don't know when you get sunburned and you might need a better spread with the coconut oil. I carried this on the plane with me. This is dōTERRA's On Guard hand sanitizing mist. Very good to spray with your hands, of course, as a hand sanitizer. If you're in a bathroom that looks questionable, you can spray that on there. You can spray it on the airplane seat, on the taxi seat, whatever you may need. I also brought with me HD Clear, and this roller is great for skin blemishes, but what it's also great for is a natural deodorant. So this was really nice since I knew I was going to be on the beach. I just used this. It was natural. I put it on my arms, and it was very effective, actually. It's the first time I tried that, so very effective. I'm actually very much happy with this as deodorant. And I also bring my top 10 essentials. So the top 10 essentials are the ones that come in the kits. So Digestin, never leave home, especially Mexico, without Digestin. This is great if you happen to get sick from the food or the water, and or if you drink. If you drink all day and all-inclusive, or eat all day and all-inclusive, very unusual than your normal day, of course, or if you just have normal circumstances, this is great to use. I took 2 drops of this after every couple drinks, and I felt good. So that is always something to have. You never know when you have anything from hole to hole as far as nausea, motion sickness, heartburn, and anything down below. So great to carry with you at all times, especially traveling out of the country. Lemon I always take with me as well. You can blend this with different things. You can put this into water for refreshing feeling, for antioxidants. You do not want to apply this to your skin if you're sitting out in the sun. So citrus oils like lemon are sensitive to the sun, so definitely don't put this on your skin, but I do carry that with me as well. Frankincense. So frankincense is a when in doubt oil, and if I came down with something while I was in Mexico, I knew that frankincense would be my go-to. One thing that did happen is I had a pinched nerve after a scuba dive trip. It was a rocky boat ride, and it just hurt for a couple hours. I rubbed frankincense since I knew that was an anti-inflammatory. I put that where it hurt every 20 minutes or so until it went away. So this, I was glad I had it when I needed it. At night, in my hotel room, in the middle of the ocean, on an island, in Mexico. Okay, enough said. Glad I had this one with me. And On Guard, this is something that I took a couple drops every day just to make sure that I did not get sick, just to keep my immune system strong, especially being on an airplane in another country, all that good stuff. Naturally antibacterial, so if I didn't have my spray handy, but I had this one handy, put in a couple drops in my hand, rub it around, and that would be a good cleanser for me there. Melaleuca. If I happen to get cut or scraped from being on the beach or on the reef, this was definitely something that I took with me. I think I did scrape my knee on one of the reefs when we were snorkeling. This came in handy. The next one is lavender. Lavender is good for anything soothing or burns or just to help you release tension and sleep. So this one I used because when I did get a little bit of red, I put a couple drops of lavender in my hand with some fractionated coconut oil and rubbed it on my shoulders or on my face wherever I felt a little bit pink, and this helped relieve that feeling. And if I had bug bites, I also brought my Terra Shield. I don't have it handy, but it was Terra Shield is the bug repellent blend. It's in a bottle like this, which I grabbed with me. And when we were out at night, we actually didn't have any mosquito instances, but if we did, I would have used that. And if I had any itching related feelings after that, lavender would have been my go-to. But in that regard, I also did bring a bug or itch stick. So lemon, lavender, peppermint together is good for any type of seasonal allergy relief, or also anti-itch relief. If I happened to get a bug bite, that would have been an easy application. But again, very flexible, but I did bring this handy just in case I needed it. I also brought oregano because if something did happen, this would have been my natural antibiotic. So again, I don't bring anything with me. That's just me personally, my personal choice and what I need. But if something did happen where I needed something powerful, I would have taken 2 drops of oregano. I took a couple of veggie caps with me, and I would have taken that, probably even mixed that with On Guard for added support. So this was my daily prevention. This would have been my added prevention if I were to get the Mexican flu. So something to keep in mind there. I also brought up, I have 2 lavenders in here. I didn't bring that with me. What else do I have? Peppermint. So if we had any need for cooling, if we were overheated from the sun, if we happen to get, fevers or headaches, this is something that I brought to use. Peppermint. And then deep blue. So again, we did get in a rocky boat where the waves were just really bad and the tanks hit us when we were on top of the surface, and it just was a rough scuba ride altogether. So I actually alternated with some deep blue in the back of my neck where I felt the pain. And then I also put the frankincense on the side where I knew that it was bulging and where the pinched nerve had taken place. So I kind of alternated about every 20 minutes or so between those, and finally the pinched nerve disappeared in about, I think it was about 2.5 hours or so. So that really came in handy, and I was really glad that I had it with me. And I did add in Serenity because Serenity is something that helps me sleep. So I did put this behind my ears. It does contain lavender in there, but it also has some other oils in there, like sandalwood and sandalwood and vanilla. So this is something that I like to put behind my ears, on my wrists. At night, you can also diffuse that if you wanted that extra added support. So hopefully these travel essentials were helpful. All you need is a little bag like this with your oils that you need. I did travel internationally. I did carry them on a plane. I had no issues whatsoever, and I've traveled with them a number of times now. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions about why I brought those specific oils or anything else, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. Have a great day. Bye.